Okay, so why are people underinsured? That's another question. It's for so many different reasons, but a lot of the homes in the Palisades that burned were these single-story homes that were built in the 1970s and have been handed down generation to generation. And each accumulative generation may or may not have taken out a reverse mortgage on their loan, right, on their house. So if the house that they bought for $70,000 in 1970 is now worth $3 million on paper, they can take $500,000 out and use it to buy a second home, whatever. People do it all the time and to take equity out of the home. But most likely their insurance policy didn't, nobody uptick insurance. So their insurance policy is still designed to cover a home that is a single story home, 2,000 square feet or something like that, 3,000 square feet. And now they owe money on it. And as time has gone on, guess what? Construction prices have increased a lot. So their insurance is still based on those numbers from 1970. And some policies have an increase where for inflation, every year it increases the coverage is 4%. A lot of them don't, and it varies. So you have a lot of people who never looked at what they owe in their house and what they're gonna get and how much construction is. I know when I purchased my insurance policy from State Farm, and I'm in charge of my own finances, so I got to see this is my equity, this is my house, I need to protect that asset, and I know what I owe on it. It's a lot. And they're like, oh, you just need this policy. And it's, to reconstruct is $400 a square foot. And I work in real estate, so I'm like, what the hell? $400 a square foot? Maybe in 2001, that's just not what it costs. And the agent from State Farm was like, oh yeah, but if you up that, it's gonna come out of, your premium will increase. And I'm like, okay, well, what good is a policy that's not gonna actually protect me? This is my only asset. I'm like, well, how much is it gonna increase? She's like, oh, $600 a year. $600 a year for another, chunk of coverage that will actually serve the purpose of rebuilding, God forbid. But I can see why a lot of people are like, it'll never happen. We're in such a safe area. Why do I need to spend money that I don't need to spend? And people make different choices, or they don't know, or they're like, okay, $400 a square foot, that sounds about right. They just don't know, or they don't ask the questions. Or they've been handed down a property from a generation and just have no idea because they're not seeing it. Mom and dad have been taking care of it. Now it's my property. And it's not like all these insurance companies are calling you going, hey, guess what? It's 2025. You might want to increase your insurance. So my recommendation to anybody and everybody, especially if you have your equity in your home, to review your insurance, make sure it's the rebuild cost. There's lots of different aspects of insurance as well. You can have insurance policies that cover your expenses if you're displaced from your home. You can have insurance policies that cover other structures, that cover debris removal, and all these things seem like add-ons and ridiculous when you're buying something that you don't need, but when you need it, you really fucking need it. Okay, bye.